entrepreneurs that have come out, and thank you again to all the students that came out. Again, we are Startup Durham, which is a part of Startup Canada. We have been around for about half a year now, and what we are doing is we are an Entrepreneurs for Entrepreneurs group. So you'll see some brochures and postcards that we have around the room. And what we want to do is the resource for entrepreneurs in Durham. So if you're looking to get connected, whether it's to a mentor, whether it's to a coach, if you're looking for funding, if you're looking for different types of meetings and events that you can go to, whether free or paid, please come to startupdurham.ca and we will help connect you there. We have a fantastic calendar there that is also a resource for all of Durham events that are housed on our website, and that way you can look at what we have going on as well as all of our Durham community partners. So please use the website. Also, we do have a Facebook page, so Startup Durham. Please look at the Facebook page there as well. So I am a coach, but also for part of Startup Durham. Like I said, I'm here to introduce the event and welcome you guys here. Again, I'm very excited that we have the student event here. And what I'd like to do now is invite Lindsay Jeremiah and Jeff Pang of Durham College and UOIT.
There we go.
We'll do it. Jeff and I are usually together in these types of events, but first of all, I just want to welcome all our students who came out. Thank you for coming. Round of applause for students. For those of you who are new to, maybe this type of event, Jeff and I represent entrepreneurship at the college. So if there's anything extracurricular you think you're interested in at the university, touch base on this tonight. Come and chat with us. Grab our card if you want to come and chat with us. That's what we're here for. So please do that, and we look forward to hearing from you.
And for all the students here, take advantage of this opportunity. There's a lot of people from the ecosystem here who are here to help. So if you have any questions about entrepreneurship, business in general, this is the place to ask. And also, if you're looking to meet fellow founders who could be students potentially, feel free to chat among each other and have a great night. And there's free food, so that helps.
Great, thank you. Speaking of food, we are going to have the food coming out in just a minute, but we want to make sure that we acknowledge the sponsor for the food this evening, Mr. Frank Odino. Frank, before you walk away, wave a hand. So that's the guy you have to thank. Okay, so Frank's going to bring the food out. I'm just curious, how many entrepreneurs do we have in the room here tonight? Come on, there's got to be more than that. How many student entrepreneurs do we have in the room? Okay, all right. So part of the event tonight is going to give you an opportunity to let your voice be heard. So the stage will be yours in a minute or two. But what we're really looking for tonight is to give you an opportunity to come and ask a question that you may have about a challenge that you're facing. Or perhaps you may be looking to meet somebody interesting. Hey, welcome. Yeah. So the question I'm going to ask entrepreneurs in the room for tonight. How many of you have a really big goal for your business this year? Yes? How many of you decide to make 2017 your money year? Yeah. Yeah. Well, every year, but it's interesting because every entrepreneur that I've met so far this year have actually made a declaration that 2017 is going to be the year that they're going to make lots of money. So would you say that's you out there looking to make lots of money in 2017? I don't believe you. People who, you got to be more excited than that. Okay. Thank you. 2 hands up. All right. Well, one of the things we'll start out doing, obviously, as Jane has mentioned, is to provide some resources to help you along your journey. But one of the things that I want to share with you as a fellow entrepreneur is that while you're going to set some goals to make money this year, you got to keep some things in perspective. So I want to share with you very quickly the 3 P's that you got to focus on for 2017. The first is people, problem, and profit. So as entrepreneurs, we actually solve problems for a profit. That's actually what we should be doing. But we tend to sometimes focus more on the money rather than the people. So it's important to understand that money always comes last, people comes first. Your job is to figure out exactly what problem your prospective client is having and then try to solve that problem and actually meet their needs. Better yet, if you could actually exceed your expectation, then you're looking at great profit. So if you want to make profit, find as many people out there that has a problem that you can solve, and then go on above, be exceptional, and provide great result, and you'll start to make more profit. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Are you sure we have entrepreneurs in this room? Okay. Who's going to be taking the mic tonight? Ah, nice. Okay. Just for those who didn't hear me in the back, who's going to take the mic tonight? So one other advice for entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur means you have to be bold. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to be prepared to be able to take the stage and speak before your audience. You never know. You may have some potential audience in the room here tonight. So the opportunity for you tonight is that what we're looking for is we want to keep it short. So this is not an opportunity for you to vent. So those of you who have stuff to talk about the US election, this is not an opportunity for you to vent about that. But this is an opportunity for you to share some of maybe your goals and your expectation for 2017. And if you do really have a really big challenge that you feel comfortable sharing, then we'd encourage you to take the stage and share that challenge, because maybe that one person that you're looking to solve your problem could be in the audience. They say the power of one means that you need just one great idea, one good connection, one great opportunity to take it to that next level, and who knows? That power of one could actually be here for you tonight. So I'm going to sort of leave the stage and find out what's going on. Franco, how are we doing with the kitchen back there? Are we ready?
Kitchen, we ready? Nobody's talking from the kitchen.
Okay, soon.
Okay. So who's ready to come forward? I was going to call. I was going to wait a little later to call you, but I decided I'll call you now. So why don't you tell us the amazing thing that you're doing as an entrepreneur? Because I know a little bit.
Okay, well the microphone's a little bit tall because I'm just like that a little bit.
How's that?
A little bit more. Thanks, Bill.
And we could tilt it up. Nice support from your hubby out there,
That's
right?
my 6'6" fiance makes me because I'm 5'2". So I'm a student at DC. I also work with Fast Art.
Yeah. So type in. Yeah. There we go.
So I'm a student with Durham College, and I've had a lot of help so far with Fast Art. So anybody at Durham College, go check us out.
Cool.
I am the owner and founder of Roots Cosmetics. We've got a lot of exciting things in store. We've developed 6 liquid lipsticks that we're going to be launching on Indiegogo come February. And our kind of big things for this year, we're working with 2 different beauty subscription boxes. We're working at getting into Indie Beauty Expo, which is one of the biggest kind of exposés that gets you in front of beauty trade partners for indie beauty brands, and that'll be in New York in August. And our big challenge for the year is retail. So that's kind of getting out, getting into those big kind of public spots, and really putting ourselves in front of the most people we possibly can. So anyway, yeah, Roots Cosmetics, Rachel.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Rachel. Is there anyone out there in the retail space that could hook her up? Ah, there you go. Yeah. I know you and Frank would have a good connection. So I'd like to call on another student that's actually maybe doing a startup that would like to maybe share their thoughts of what they're working on. Students? No? Wow. I thought the students were. Oh, there we go, Mike. Good to see you again.
All right, perfect height too. So I hope you can see me in the back. If not, I could stand on a chair.
No, that's good.
But my name is Michael Shankar, and I started with a couple of my friends. We started an initiative called Think Big Today, where we're using video interviews with successful entrepreneurs to teach lessons through storytelling. So if you want to check it out on Facebook, we just came up with the group today. So the group is Think Big Today. But so my question is, and I'm hoping this is helpful for the young kids or the college students too, is what's your advice to reach out to more successful entrepreneurs? Because we've used our network, we've done the cold emails, the cold call, but does anyone in the room have advice on how you would reach out?
Raise a hand if you can. No?
Events like this, all right, that's a good one.
Yep.
Anybody else? Sorry? Expos? Okay, that's two. That's really good. I hope someone's writing this down.
I've got you.
All right. Expos going once, going twice, and sold. Okay.
There we go.
So thank you so much. Think Big Today. Go check it out.
Thank you, Michael. Think big today, which is something we should always do every single day, right? We should always be thinking big and going for those big goals. So I see the food is out, so we're just going to give you a few minutes to, we're going to continue while they're eating. Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the food? Yes? Okay. So let's give a big round for our host of Shagwell because they did a lot of work in the back there for us. So now that the students have been fed, I understand that more are willing to speak now. Is that right? Okay. So we have a student who have decided to leave the sidelines and move forward with his business. So we're going to bring Gregory to come forward just to tell us, to share some good news with us. Gregory, come forward. So we'll have to go really close so they can hear you. Yeah.
So, good evening.
Woo!
As of today, I've officially registered my own business.
And the name?
And the name is Gregory J Development. So if you need any web development, web design services, I'll be here almost all night. So I have my card.
All right, thank you.
And it's his birthday.
Whoa! So yes, let's definitely wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, by the way, Gregory, the best birthday present you could give yourself is to be an entrepreneur, so congratulations. I just want to do a quick shout out to a couple of our community partners that I see in the room here tonight. I see Malcolm McTaggart from Sparks Angel. Malcolm? And I just wave. We just want to acknowledge you as one of our community partners. And I believe I saw Andrew Pouret from the town of Ajax. Thank you. Thank you for coming out to support us this evening. And I believe we have two brave entrepreneurs that wanted to do a tag team. Is that correct? Yeah. Well, I want you guys to come forward and tell us what you have to share.
Thank you.
Okay. Want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I might be a little tipsy tonight, but I'm drinking water, so that's good, all right? Just kidding. So my name is Avery Pope. This is actually my second and third business I'm working on. I'm also working on an investment as we speak right now, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to introduce you my partner for one of my businesses.
How you guys doing? My name is Sai, and I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and I've been in the business for about 3 years. And like Avery said, this is me, our business together, and this is actually my first time doing something like this. So it's a huge step, but I think with both our brains and experience together, we can definitely set something revolutionary out here. And by the time we're done, our little spiel to you guys, I'm telling you guys, mind blown completely. So I'm gonna let Avery take it away first, and then we'll get it started.
All right.
We only have a minute left though, so.
Oh, a minute? Okay.
Minute's all it takes.
How many of you like McDonald's? Hands up.
What?
Come on, McDonald's. How many of you guys like McDonald's? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go, exactly. How many of you guys like the prices of McDonald's compared to actual restaurants? Manny? Come on, yeah? There we go. It's better for students, right? So what my first business is personal training. It's going to be called Acclimation Fitness. And what our goals are to do is to drop the prices from $60 to an hour to actually $10 for 20-minute sessions. But to give you enough information so that you know what you're doing when you go to the gym. We're also doing a gym business as well, which we're working on the facility as we speak. So lots is going on. I'll let Sai finish this off.
Yeah, and actually the reason we came up with the business idea was that we were looking into what we can help to, actually what can we do to improve our own community, and right now, as you all can agree with me, population health in Canada is unfortunately is just tremendously below par or below standards, and one of the things that we can do to give back to our community is be able to provide a most affordable, effective, and most efficient form of benefit when it comes to overall health, stress levels, physical and mental well-being, right? And through our approach, we're able to outreach a lot more students, not just people that work, you know what I mean? It's not about just the big guys, it's about the little guys that make a difference. And hopefully we'll be able to tackle, if not the whole Toronto, at least Oshawa first. So.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Can I do a second one there?
It's always refreshing to see young entrepreneurs because that's what we need to keep the economy going. I'm going to call up and Gary, you want to come on up? We're going to get Gary to come on up to give us a little perspective to some of the new up-and-coming entrepreneurs of some of the things that you may require to do if you're seeking in sort of investment. So Gary, you got maybe 2 quick minutes to tell them some things that you'd be looking for. Please, come on up.
Thank you. Thanks, Marlon.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So I've been an entrepreneur for since I was 14 in some ways. So that was my first business, but I've been in and out of corporate world. But in this last 17 years, 18 on my own, and I've been lucky enough to be involved with some startups. And I think the biggest thing, and I would hope every investor or every entrepreneur feels the same thing. It's the ideas are great. It's the people that are most important in all this. So I love the fact that Rachel was the first up here and she had the guts to do that, and she clearly said she's not shy, and that's the number one characteristic that I like to see, because I've got to eat the mic, so David tells me. And then it all gets, that's what gets our ears perked up. When we see the energy, we see the enthusiasm, we see somebody that's living whatever their dream is, and living, breathing it, sleeping it, and doesn't want to do anything else but that dream. Because there's lots of good ideas out there, and the thing is just not enough people, and I'm one included. I've had lots of great ideas, and a lot of them are sitting on the sidelines and probably will forever. But if I can say one thing, and then if you've got that enthusiasm, link the hell out of it. Get yourself connected to as many people that you think are in your space, or you think may be in your space, and let the world know. So those are my 2 little bitty points. I'll look forward to hearing from everyone else and hope it's a good night. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Gary. So moving forward, what we're really looking for is for the entrepreneurs who really have some pressing challenges that they need somebody to perhaps provide a solution. So who's willing to come forward and share a challenge that they may be experiencing in their business right now? Come on up. Or perhaps we'll come back to you in a few minutes. Are you ready? Okay. So I just want you to take a minute and just tell us what it's. Yeah.
Hi everybody, you all look very different from this side. My name's Helen, and I've
Yeah, you gotta go closer. Yeah.
practice what I preach. I've just designed a line of t-shirts, and they're all t-shirts for a cause. The slogan says, "Now we're getting somewhere," and it's for causes like animal welfare, cancer research, global harmony, that sort of thing. I need help to get these marketed because I'm not really sure which direction to go in. So if anyone on here would like to give me some advice, I'll see you on the floor. Thank you.
So I think I just convinced a brave student. Actually, he was voluntold to take the stage. Is it Javon? So please welcome Javon, who decided to take the stage.
Okay, mic check, mic check. All right, so there's probably Mike Konopowski that thinks I'm actually going to sing a song, but I'm not singing today. But a little bit closer. Can you guys hear me in the back? Okay. So I thought I may as well come up because there was someone that was just, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. What was it? Helen was just talking about finding out how to reach your target market. Now, I know there's a few people in here that might feel like some people need a magnifying glass to find their business. Is that correct? Yeah, so there's a route that I've been going down recently, and it's actually been Facebook advertising, which I found pretty interesting. Now, one of the reasons why is because in like the targeting field, for instance, you can actually search your interests and reach people for a very low cost. So I know a lot of people have been doing things like flyers and things like door-to-door, but the cost and time of those have been pretty expensive. So recently, the project that I've been working on, like me, I'm focusing more in the food space. So right now, I've got a project that's called Restauranto. And what I'm doing is connecting the people who feast and the people that feed. There was a talk by this guy by the name of Simon Sinek. A lot of you might have heard about him. And he talks about not selling what you do, but why you do it. So I figured I may as well come up here, and since there's people actually listening, I might try and at least convey my why behind me actually doing things. So a couple years back, I had a pretty bad accident 3 times. I had these stomach surgeries, and it was because of the food that I ate. At least that's the reason that I think it was. So one of the main problems that I was having was finding access to healthy food. And what I found was that the independently owned restaurants were the ones that were offering that. They found all the locally sourced things. They found all the hormone-frees. And as I started to research what the types of things that I was actually eating, sorry, no offense to the kitchen staff.
You got 30 seconds to wrap it up.
I got 30 seconds to wrap it up? Oh.
So what's the challenge you're facing that you want someone to answer for you?
Oh, I don't have any challenges right now. I just figured I'd come up. I was voluntold, so I figured I'd come up. But anyways, we're putting together a platform that connects those who feed and those who feast. I've been interviewing restaurant owners across the GTA, trying to get their story and capture it down, similar to Mike and Will. And we've just been promoting it through social media, so I know a lot of people do have that problem of trying to reach people through there. So if you want to have maybe a discussion, maybe some ways that we might be able to target some people that are in your target market, we might be able to put some ideas together.
Thank you for that, Javon. So we're going to look for one of our seasoned entrepreneurs back there. Then we're going to get back to our students. So do we have a seasoned entrepreneur that have a concern that they would like to share? Patrick. Come on up. So just to let you know, Patrick, you've been voluntold by Frank that, okay, so Patrick has been doing some business in the back, so he's proving that networking actually does work. But Frank apparently said you have a challenge that you'd like to share with us?
Not a challenge.
Okay, so why don't you just share with us a little bit of your wisdom of networking and how you're making some connection this evening.
All right. Okay, so I've been yanked away from doing business to tell you about how to do business, which is
there you go.
Confusing. I do have a story I want to share. I got involved with Startup Canada and then Startup Durham because of it, because of this story. And probably about 5 years into my business, I was about 30 days away from going to prison for tax evasion because I didn't know the financial literacy piece of business. So I started a graphic design studio, did great graphic design. I was sought after in the music industry, did lots of bands across the world, but I didn't report my numbers properly. And I didn't mean to not report them properly, but I didn't. So I got a letter from CRA that pretty much said, 50 grand, 30 days, or we're gonna take it to legal, which meant potentially jail. So I had 30 days to hustle, and I did. I paid the bill off, and I never looked back from that. And then that moment forward, I thought, I have to tell people this story so that they don't end up in the same spot. So if anybody ever says, hey, as a business owner, pay yourself first, fuck that, okay? Like, pay the CRA first, then pay yourself, because you'll get into some hot water pretty quick. So, all right, enjoy the night.
Thank you for that, Patrick. But I think as entrepreneurs, we should probably still pay ourselves first, but make sure we also pay the government, right?
No, you have to learn how to write up everything so you don't have to pay the government.
That's a totally different topic. The CRA may be watching because this is actually live. So is anyone with a pressing concern Or we're at a Delta G, so you can't go twice. Yep. No. Yep. So we do want you to keep it short, though. So it's really just letting us know about a challenge that you have that you'd like us to, that somebody here could solve for you. We're going to save the storytelling for another time. So come on up.
I'm Brennis. I'm in the music industry as an artist. Right now, I'm just looking for advice, tips, whatever on employee management. How do I keep my employees motivated? Just things like that, of those nature, is where I'd really like some direction. I could fill you guys in as the conversation goes on. Thanks.
Lorna?
Yeah.
Lorna? Let's make the introduction.
So sometimes you actually will find that one person in the audience to deal with your situation. Anyone else? Come forward. So why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Short people.
So you can make sure you step right in. There we go.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. My name is Jeanette. I'm a designer. I design events and flowers. I'm a first-time entrepreneur. Actually, this is my first time dipping into that unknown territory. So it's a little scary because my main challenge actually is I'm shy, and I don't know how to kind of approach people, which is a little weird because because I'm in the business of dealing with people a lot. So it's something that I'm overcoming. I'm reading. I'm working on it. I'm starting to read some books in it right now. I'm listening rather to a book by Dale Carnegie, and I decided to stand up here to kind of do something about it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for that. You want to go to an announcement, Frank, you want to make?
No, I've got something to share.
Okay, we're going to bring Frank. He's going to come up and share something with us. I mean, he does deserve some stage time because obviously he's the sponsor of the treat for us tonight. So come on up, Frank.
Hello. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so listen, I took the time to put together some advice from some of the seminars that we've done. So I wanted to share with you, if you will, some highlights of what, some advice from business people that they would share to entrepreneurs. I gotta put on my reading glasses, so excuse me. So the first thing I had is importance of cash flow. Patrick, you should learn that. Invest back in your business. Grow to what is right for you. Take chances and be willing to take risks. Don't forget to pay yourself. If you're stagnant, you're dead. Recheck yourself to make sure you're always bringing value and continuously evolving. Be passionate and really love what you do. Businesses must have scalability. Networking, people-to-people marketing is very crucial. What you're doing here today, P2P. Surround yourself with people that can help your business and believe in just as much as you believe about your business. Hire a great team or get a team to volunteer for you that if you can't afford to pay. Do what you do best, try to hire the rest, or try to get the rest to help volunteer. Value of relationships, nothing like relationship. Have mentors, lots of mentors. Always bring added value. ABC, above and beyond the call of duty. ABCD. You're gonna tell me I got a minute, aren't you?
30 seconds.
Be humble, put ego aside, learn from failures, importance of IT systems and automation. Pay attention to the numbers, they don't lie. Hang in there, never give up. Find your niche, stay the course, trust and reputation. Have value, have ethics. Don't get carried away with the initial success. No gold chains, no fancy cars. Effective operating systems are essential. Have as many tentacles to your customers as you can, and set yourself apart from everybody else. Swim away from the sharks. Rock on!
Thank you, Frank. And now we're going to begin a future entrepreneur who has an idea that you want to share. With hopefully somebody here will be able to give her some advice and guidance. Come forward.
I really didn't plan on doing this. This is my second business. I was a makeup artist for 12 years, and then I wanted to do something a little bit more messy. So I'm taking food and farming at the Whitby campus right now. So does anybody here like have a garden already at home? Yeah. Do you guys like to grow food? Yes. Okay. So there's a few people that didn't have their hands up. So if you could all grow food at your home, would you? Would you prefer to eat out of your own garden? Okay, so I'm looking to actually start a business where I can educate or strictly just provide a service for homeowners where they can have their own little mini farm, whether it's a very small plot, just a few feet, or something that's much bigger. And I can teach them about soil quality, what they grow, how it grows, and what challenges you will face, because there's a lot of like pest management and disease management that you have to take care of. And so ultimately, I want to change the relationship between people, families, and their food. And so far I have a pickup truck, a lot of upper body strength, and this idea. So if this is something that kind of interests you and you want to have a conversation, I'm really curious to know how much value that has to you and how much money you'd be offering to pay someone to do that. Cool? Thank you.
You want to continue? Anyone else want to step forward to share a new idea or challenge or victory that they've experienced recently? I knew you were going to be the next. I could see you inching back there, my man. Thank you for coming forward.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Now you sound like you have some life. Okay, I'm Kamar, as you can see. And I have a business idea. Well, I have two business ideas. One is to offer online training courses for a Canadian securities course. And I need website design. I just talked to Greg a while ago, so I got his card. And, you know, just some help on online courses if anybody knows anything about that. The other idea is to create bow ties. Bow ties seem to be coming back, especially the self-tie ones. I like them. I can make them. It's fun for me to make. But I don't want to be making them for the rest of my life. I like to just design them and have somebody else make them. So if you could help me with that, if you have any experience with that, that'd be great. Yeah, thanks.
Come on, I got a question for you. Come on here, where are you? So you got two business ideas that you're interested in doing, correct?
Yeah.
Which one are you most passionate about?
That's a good one.
Which one? You tell me.
I like the bow ties, but I feel I'm good at the CSC. I'm good at the other one.
Okay. Well, it's not a question of which one you're good at, though. The question is, where's the passion in the heart?
The passion is for business, so.
Okay, that's okay. Well, no, the reason I'm asking you that question is that as an entrepreneur, it's great to have a couple of businesses, but you may want to focus on the one that you are passionate about, or even the one that you're interested in, and try to take care of one first, and then get the next one going. But yeah, thank you for sharing, and best of luck. And they told us the students will be shy, but the students are stepping up tonight. Gents, how about you guys? Not yet? Are you students? Are you going to become entrepreneurs one day? Sorry? You're engineers? Well, you know, even engineers could be entrepreneurs as well. So who else is going to step forward? Anyone else? Going once? Who's that? I can see a hand in the back. There we go. All right, there we go.
Hello, my name is Orhan. I just wanted to say one thing. I know UIT has been making a lot of investments in the city of Oshawa, and which is great. They have changed downtown Oshawa for the better, but I would like to enforce UIT to do some more in the community, which I have few ideas. I'm gonna pitch it to that guy over there.
So we're gonna have you just pitch one idea tonight.
No. Well, the best idea that I was thinking, since Oshawa has a lot of baby boomers, and it's a great idea that they can shovel their own driveways most of the time. We can have students volunteer and help them out. That's the only one I'm gonna give out today. Thank you.
You want to come forward? All right, we have another one coming forward. Thank you. The Money Man.
Hello, everybody. Can everybody hear me in the back? I've been told I've been given 30 seconds, maybe to a minute, so give me a flash or a wave back there if I'm going past the time. My name is Adrian Soroketti. I work for the Royal Bank, and I also play professional lacrosse. So if anybody has any questions what lacrosse is, it's our national sport, so you should all know that when you go home tonight. For RBC, I work on the brokerage side for Dominion Securities, so I help people who are frustrated with investment knowledge, that sort of thing. But in most cases, I'm a junior advisor, so why I came up here today is mainly to talk about stepping into a business that you may or may not want to be in, or more so, may you want to be in. But learning the ropes before jumping into a position and finding that foundation before you really want to jump to that next level. So at the end of the day, what I want to do with my job is to work with athletes and help them, because in most cases, a lot of athletes are so focused on their jobs and they're not really understanding or really knowing what to do with their money. So at the end of the day, I'd like to help them plan for their futures. So, thank you.
Sorry? You got something you want to share? Once you put your hand up, there's no turning back. So come forward. Yeah, if you got a question that you'd like to ask, or sure, come forward. The mic is yours.
And I'm much shorter than that. Hi everyone, my name is Jerron Lee. I am an energy psychology practitioner. There's a specific technique that I specialize in called EFT tapping, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. This particular technique is so powerful that it actually has helped cure people of stage 4 cancer. It has helped so many veterans cure themselves, be cured of PTSD. It has helped people with money issues, health issues, anger management, anxiety. So if you guys are going through exam season and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna fail, or I'm gonna do terrible, and you know, what is this gonna mean for the rest of my life, and that sort of thing, this is an amazing technique to help with that. So pretty much I help all different kinds of clients from different walks of life. I am a startup. I just came back from my training the end of October, early November, so here I am, just trying to spread the word and just trying to let the community know about me. I work out of my home office out in South Ajax, and so just trying to spread the word, just trying to let people know what I do. Just on a personal note of how I even got into this is the first time I ever did this. So what this technique is. Okay.
But before I let you go, because you said something about a startup, because we don't want to go into the story, but I'd like you to tell us what's one of the biggest challenges you're facing right now as a startup.
Just getting the word out there, just to let people know that I do amazing work, and I want people to know what it is that I do and to find the people who need that help.
Okay. Well, if you want to get the word out, I would suggest that you go to Startup Durham calendar and see all the amazing events, that you go and network and meet some new connection. Thank you for sharing. Are you stepping forward? Oh, sorry. You're only like 5 steps away from the stage. Are you a student or an entrepreneur? What are you studying? Marketing. So why don't you come up and tell us one of the most I got a question for you. So there's a lot of entrepreneurs in the room here today, and you started marketing. So what's the most interesting thing you could tell us that we should be focusing when it comes to marketing in today's digital world? Nothing like being put on the spot.
Yeah, really. I don't know. Probably just really getting your name known, making a voice for yourself. Everyone wants to see something and they want to feel connected to your brand. They want to feel connected to you as a person when they're seeing just a brand name. Lots of faces, just pretty much consistent voice overall.
Excellent. Thank you. So there you go. Oh, round two or no? Where's Chris Gillis? Chris Gillis? Are you in the house? Okay, we're going to welcome Chris Gillis to the stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Marvin.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what you have to say.
So, how is everyone tonight? Are we good? Cool, good. So, I'm Chris Gillis, and I'm with Durham College, Office of Research Services, and I work with Lindsay and Jeff Ping. So, I got here a little bit late. I hope you were suitably welcomed. I assuming you were to this great facility, this spot here. And what I'd really want, actually, guess what Frank asked me to have a quick chat about or tell you about is another event that really helps kind of, I guess, promote the whole community of entrepreneurship. And I think, Startup Durham, I want to actually give it back to Frank and all the executive of Startup Durham. I mean, this is a great event tonight, right? Yeah. And this is really kind of helping generate a whole community of entrepreneurship and let you kind of share with people and things like that. So another event that I think you should really put on your calendars is on February 13th. I have that right? Monday evening, and it's down at our bistro. So I don't know how many people have been at Bistro 67 or you know where that is. Good stuff. So it's really amazing, our Center for Food down there. And we're going to have a Pitch It event, which is not, I guess, your traditional sort of Pitch It with angel judges, although we will have some angels there. But this is an event where you get to actually pitch your business idea, and you need to actually, where's Jeffrey? He's kind of in the back there.
Yeah, we're going to call Jeffrey up.
Okay, cool. So he's the guy you got to actually get to. He's the gatekeeper on whether you get to pitch or not. But this is going to become a regular event, and you get to pitch your ideas, and then I actually act as the moderator. I'll get things going and ask you a question or two, and then we're going to open it up to actually the audience, which is kind of cool. So if you're in the audience and you want to ask entrepreneurs a question about their business and all of that, so it's a really great way to kind of get some experience, learn to kind of pitch and get feedback and get a better pitch. And as I did say, we're going to have some angels. I think Frank's pulled strings here. So we're going to have some potentially high-powered investor types there who might actually invest in your business. And I do believe the president of Durham College is actually going to welcome us and open the things up. So put February 13th on your calendar down at Bistro 67, pitch it. And I guess that good segue for Jeffrey. That work for you?
You want to do now, Jeffrey, or at the end?
So is he?
We'll find out.
Cool. Okay.
I was going to call you up at the end, Jeffrey, but if you want, you might as well come on up. Who's registered for the Pitch It so far? I am. Jane, you're registered for the Pitch It competition, yeah? And I think Sue's registered, so maybe now we can invite some other people to join. Yeah.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm actually going to stand close to the mic because I've been rehearsing this whole mic thing so over the last little while. So in the next, I think it's on February 13th is the night, we're running and hosting a Pitch It event. And Chris has been awesome to come up and share this with you guys, so that's brilliant. And I implore everybody to come out to it because it's going to be a really cool event. It's at 6:30 that we're running this. It's at Bistro 67, which is part of Durham College. So you guys will, I think you can see it right off the highway, so it's pretty cool. You can check it up on the Meetup group. It's under hashtag #PitchItDurham. And we're kind of mirroring what we did in Toronto. So we've had 3 events in Toronto so far, and they've gone quite well. We have 5 companies that pitch each night. And when you come in and pitch, you have 10 minutes to pitch, 5 minutes of Q&A. and really a collective group of everybody that comes in and talks about it. It's really about to help you guys get a better pitch and work your way around, so that when you guys are working towards closing clients, looking for money, all of those types of things are all fold into the whole process, and we're there to help you guys, well, basically kick ass. I think I can say that, right? So we're there to help you guys. We really want to help you guys succeed, right? So I think that's why we're all here. And the same thing with tonight, a brilliant event. And I think tonight, all the events that are going on in Durham region, they're really here to support you guys as entrepreneurs. So keep getting out there and meeting the people you can, because everybody here's around to help you guys knock down your next client and be successful. So don't stop being an awesome entrepreneur.
Thank you, Jeffrey. We got one more back there? Sure. Come on forward. Oh, you guys are coming as a team? All right.
So, my name is Jordan. This is Connor. We're students at UOIT, and we're finance majors, and we've actually noticed things about technical analysis, and we're interested specifically in the foreign exchange, the currency market, and how things like interest rates, political events, and GDP announcements affect economies, and how you can kind of find this difference in economies based on their currencies. So Connor's going to kind of explain what we do and how we've done so far.
Hey everyone, so basically right what we're doing is we're teaching people how to trade currencies using online brokers, and what we've accomplished right now is we teach people in person, and we're also running free events for the students at UIT, just like basic events, and we run weekly events. They can come out, learn how to trade currencies using technical and fundamental analysis while working on like their mindset and their psychology to focus on like risk management and stuff. And the first semester when we ran it, we actually had a few students. One of the students returned an ROI of roughly 18%, which isn't bad for the first month of trading. And and then we're actually expanding into an online platform using Thinkific. So it's going to be similar to like Wiley courses that the school offers. Nice to talk to you.
Just a quick little ending. The basic thing that we fulfill is that we notice schools don't teach this. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill gaps. As entrepreneurs, it's really solving problems and being innovative. So that's what we hope to do, and we hope you guys are successful in the same thing you guys are doing. Very nice.
Thanks for sharing that, guys. Anyone else? Oh, Ed. Why don't you come forward? So Ed, I'm going to challenge you to share just a pearl of wisdom without the entire story. Can you do that? Oh, I don't know. All right, here we go.
Well, first of all, I'm a very shy guy. I don't normally talk too much in the mic, but I'm in a spot right now. I just want to let you know that I'm a doctor of cars. I've been doing it for over 40 plus years, and I started out retiring off the bench doing a hands-on repairs. Now I'm getting into servicing seniors, and I start off my company by servicing seniors by doing volunteer service for them. And never do I expect that it's going to become a business of mine 17 years later. One of the key things that I find over the years being in business is building relationship. As a person that provides a service, I want you to first understand people have to see the benefits of what you have to offer. Not only products, but services. It got to show. It also means that you will have internal customer. Internal customer meaning the people that is using your service. You need to work so hard on them to help you grow your business moving to the next level, because you don't want to give them any doubts that you are the best it is to provide service and provide products to them. So I have a very unique service that I come to your home, your office, GO train station, casino, I retrieve your vehicle, take it away, service it, return it back to you, while you can see your vehicle repairs on your computer, your smartphone, or even if you're out of the country. So the system that I put together, nobody has duplicated so far. If you need to talk to a doctor of cars, you need to talk to me. I call it sell your strength and buy your weaknesses. For all of you who are in business, be sure to remember, you cannot do everything yourself in business. You must have a team to do it. Your employee is part of your team. In order to keep your employee, you have to make them happy. You got to treat them as a family. And to treat them as a family, you got to find out what's really bothering them and what's affecting their performance in your company. You have to address all of those issues, and you're going to see that you're moving to the next level and the next level. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
One never knows what will happen when you put students in a room full of entrepreneurs, and we have a student who walked in as a student and may possibly walk out as an entrepreneur. So why don't you come and share your idea that you just came up with this evening?
Okay, well, I didn't plan my Monday to here, so what's up, guys? Well, I'm guessing you all can see how my weird ponytail. So to any guys with any ponytails out there, I got an idea, just a small idea. What would happen if you just give an artist, let an artist go crazy on you? Like, just give an artist a foundation of who you are and just let them go from it. This is what I do. I'm imagining just like a blank page and the artist can draw anything with from it. Sometimes letting an artist go crazy can be the best thing. Like this. Yeah. So, it's a crazy idea, I know, but I'm new.
Right.
I'll take one of those.
Frank will take one. And to be honest with you, to be an entrepreneur, sometimes it has to be just a little crazy sometimes. So you're not afraid to go for it. So thank you for coming forward. Anyone else that just came up with an entrepreneurial idea tonight, wants to find themselves in a room full of entrepreneurs? No? Who else has something that they'd like to share with us this evening? Don't be shy. Well, I'm going to save you guys I can't give you guys 2 rounds. So I'll have to see who else is willing to come on up. Sorry, Jen. Did I see Jen back there? Did you have something you want to share? Well, perhaps you could share with these young entrepreneurs maybe 1 or 2 things they should do when they're going out networking. That's your specialty, right?
No, but it's one of the things I talk about.
Hi, everybody. So this is my first time at Startup Durham. I'm really excited to be here. And what I have learned during my years as an entrepreneur, and it's only been 6, is the more times that you are out and you can make real connections with people and meet them in the eye and talk to them, the better rapport you're going to build before you even make that conversation. So if you walk into a room and walk across the room and make eye contact, you will have an easier time approaching them. For this young lady who said, I'm really shy, that's your number 1 tip. Your second tip is to go up to the person standing against the wall and talk to them. They'll be your friend for the whole night. You won't be lonely. Grab a buddy, because you always need a buddy sometimes to work the room. And I'm telling you this based upon the fact that I've started my business for 6 years, and before that I was a PR professional, and I networked through the arts and entertainment industry. I've done multiple winning Oscar campaigns. It's all about building relationships. If you want to build a business, you have to be connecting with the people. And that means listening to the experts who are doing what they need to do. I had a little quick talk with some gentlemen back there who were talking amongst themselves, and it might have been the most amazing conversation on the planet, but they were missing some key facts that a Business Excellence Award winner of the year was giving them. And that's a gift, right? And if you don't take advantage of every single gift given to you as a business person, then you might as well not even start. Is that fair? Sure. Excellent.
Jeffrey asked me if I can mention it. You want to mention it?
I'll let you mention it before they go.
Okay.
Thanks, Jen. Sorry? Andrew, you have that look in your face that you have something to say. I know you are a big supporter of entrepreneurs and you want to welcome entrepreneurs not only through the Durham region, but you also want to welcome them to the town of Ajax. So could you tell us why is it that you are interested in having more and more entrepreneurs in the region?
Sure. Thank you very much. Just so you know, the nature of the changing economy, the traditional role of an economic development officer, which is what I am right now, was to go out and stack chase is what they called it. So you go out, you look out around the world and try to find a factory and convince them to locate in your community. Well, things have changed and that's not the way things work anymore. What you need to do is look at home and support local entrepreneurship and local creativity, because the jobs of the future are going to be created by everyone here. Yeah, maybe one day somebody will knock on my door and say we want to locate our manufacturing business here, but that's like a needle in a haystack. That's like winning the lottery. So in Ajax, what we really do is we focus on supporting entrepreneurs, and we're not the only ones. There's somebody similar to me in every single community across Durham region. So I encourage you all, there's a lot of free resources out there. Go to your town halls, ask for your economic development officer and how they can help you grow your business. There's 30 or more free government agencies located right here in Durham region that their sole purpose is to help you grow your business. So reach out to your economic development officer. They'll put you in contact with the appropriate agency and it'll go a long way in help growing your business. So reach out. Thank you.
Just to touch on what Andrew just said, we want to make sure that we don't overload the economic department of the various cities and towns in Durham. So we're actually going to suggest that you reach out to Startup Durham, and they're going to point you to all the resources throughout Durham region so that you will have the right connection. Sounds good? So we're going to make sure Andrew has the time to focus on the entrepreneurs that are setting up businesses in Ajax. Anyone else has something else that they'd like to share with us this evening? Everyone's running out of ideas? How about you guys sitting over there? They're watching the game? Okay. One thing that we'd like to do though is make sure we give a big round for Shagwell, because without them, we do appreciate them taking the opportunity to shut down this side of the building and allow us to set up here and to be able to meet and greet and to meet all of you. So we're going to do some more we haven't had a chance to do any mingling. So why don't we take a few minutes to break and give you a chance to sort of mingle with each other. I would suggest that you go around the room and find someone that you've never met before and just find out a little bit about them. How about we do that for the next 5 to 10 minutes? Sounds good? Okay. Yeah, you can see everyone was getting a little. Oh, you up? So just going to let you know that we're going to open up the mic for the last call for the mic. But we want to call a young entrepreneur who's been in the background for the last little while, giving us a little bit of music and providing us with some sound. So I'm going to give Samuel a call, who's going to tell us a little bit about his role as an entrepreneur in the music field. Samuel. DJ. Just let them know your name and your business and the DJ and what kind of events you'd like to connect with.
Hi everyone, my name is Samuel, and as you heard, I'm in the music business. I've been DJing for a while. Decided on a name of Party Vibes. I think it's lively, fun, and I'd love to do corporate events, birthdays, just pretty much anything. So I'm just trying to connect with all the right people, and I think I'm in the right place here tonight. So thank you so much for your time, and enjoy. Pardon? I'll be on the 13th. I'll be here. All right.
Thanks, Samuel. So what are we doing? 5 minutes and we're going to shut the mic down? Right?
So if you have something you want to share, we got about 5 minutes and we're going to be shutting the mic down. So going once. All right, I know you've been hanging around all night for second turn, so come on up. It's obviously important because you've been hanging around. So, yeah. So.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank this gentleman for giving me a second chance. I didn't know that this is for questions, so I'll give you my last business idea, the main one I'm really working on, which is a virtual reality social networking business. Right now I'm developing a team, and I'm looking for people that can help me develop it. Right now I'm looking for game developers, computer scientists, so anything that's within the tech industry, if you can come and talk to me and help me out. I really want to take virtual reality to the social networking platform. I'm going to be the person. I feel Elon Musk's rubbed off on me a little bit. You know, I feel like I can actually do the things that he does, and I feel like I'm going to be the next person that's going to be doing this. So if you can connect with me, please do. My name's Avery Pope. Connect with me on Facebook, any platform you want to. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Avery. That's very awesome. I remember back in the days when students were just being student painters. Now we have guys taking on the world. So awesome. Any more students? And they pass it. Last word for our students before we go? That's okay. You're always a student of life, right?
Oh, thank you.
Just come in nice and close. Say your name.
My name is Natina De Silva. I'm an alumni from Durham College, and so I am new to entrepreneurship, and I'm very, very passionate about the business I want to start. I'm starting an empowerment coaching business and a motivational speaking business, mostly for disempowered women, but mostly for disempowered people. And I would say that every one of us have experienced some point in our lives where we've felt disempowered, and we've had to take steps to make ourselves feel better, whether that's in our marriages or in school as kids or in our workplaces. And there's right and wrong ways to go about doing that. And I feel like through my life experiences, I've figured out the right way and the healthy way. And now I want to share and help others. So thank you. I don't have a website yet, but.
Oh, wait a second. Is Gregory still here? Gregory, website is needed for the. Do you have a name for your business?
He's got that card like already.
Do you have a name for your business? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so you'll have to work on the name of your business as well. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Round two?
Yeah.
Round two?
I wasn't sure what last time was. Okay. All right. Okay. Round two for Joanne. Come on up. You gotta keep it quick though. We're gonna be shutting down shortly.
It's gonna be 10 seconds long. So I know a lot of people want to introduce things like monthly newsletters and sort of email follow-ups. I know a lot of people with sort of coaching-based businesses have programs that they put in place over, let's say, a 3-month, 6-month, 8-month process. So I've been working on automating that. So if anyone wants an extra pair of eyes on how they might be able to improve their email marketing, feel free to give me a shout.
All right. You want to come over? Which one? Whitby? Is that the next one? What's our date? Is it set? Have you guys been enjoying the open mic this evening? Okay. So be sure to check out Startup Durham, because we are going to be doing this monthly, and the next one is going to be March in Whitby. So the date is going to be set shortly, and we're hoping to see some more students will come out and share their success stories with us. Anyone else want to take the mic before we shut it down? Okay. Actually, I'm going to call Jeffrey for a second. Jeffrey? So could you just tell them a little bit about OPN, because obviously you're streaming us live tonight. I'm not sure if everyone was aware of that, so you could tell us some of what you do.
Okay, awesome, thank you. I guess so, I'll give you guys a little snapshot of OPN, which is Open People Network. And we do a couple of things, and right now, the key is, and this kind of goes out to everybody, we moderate panels online using the OPN.Ninja network. And what we do is we moderate certain subjects. So we've done everything from women's sales, social selling, MVP, minimal viable product, getting high in Canada. We have lots of different topics that we work on, and we bring in the right people to talk about these topics. And that's kind of where this all started from there. And then we've started to moderate and get into events like this. where we're supporting great entrepreneurs from Frank, Chris, everybody, which is pretty awesome. And we support all the groups from different cities, BACD, Spark, you name it. We're kind of all over the place trying to help everybody get all of that information funneled into one spot. And that's where we started to drive out with entrepreneurs on how we could create an event that would allow for them to pitch their business, feel comfortable, talk about what they do, and that's where Pitch It came from. So in the last, last year, this is pretty much what we've been doing. So we're excited that we're able to be part of the community with you guys and build a community around it. And you can check it all out at opn.ninja. The Open People Network, where we're looking for ninjas. And I'm assuming you are all ninjas. Yeah, exactly. Ninjas, rock. All right. Peace.
So just before we shut down for the evening, I'd like to call the Startup Durham team to come forward. Where is everyone? Frank, Patrick, Sue, Jane, Daryl. So just want you to have an opportunity to see our leadership team. These are the individuals that's been working hard behind the scene to bring us our monthly event, so please give them a hand.
And we're going to do a harmony. We're doing a harmony?
Frank's going to sing and we'll be the backup singer.
So thank you guys for all your hard work.
Let's give it up for Marlon. What a fantastic MC, huh?
Thank you, team.
And
March is our next one.
so we'll see you in March. And enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.